Hello and welcome back to Productive Dragons channel, where we do unboxes, plan with me's, and other things. And if you like that, please consider subscribing. Today we're doing PD's TBR Game, episode 10. Want to see the rolls and what I get and what I pick? Come join me. I started this game last year. I did not do any punishments. I just started it out. I do 2 months for each game. This year I decided that I am going to link the intro to the game up here so you can see what is on the board. I decided the year 2026 I would not have no punishments, but I had to finish each TBR. I had to make sure that all the TBR books were done. So as you see, I have several books. And so I had 2 that came from the February and March. I actually did finish my April and May in time. I did not finish my February and March. So I had 2 books rolled over for that. So for February and March, I had a roll 10, which is debut novel. I did To Shape a Dragon's Breath. I gave it 4 stars. And the other one was a book subscription, number 17. And that was King of Ashes. I gave 5 stars. Now, I'm finally up to date, so now let's see how I did my June, July. So the first roll I did was Blurred by an Author, number 3, and I chose Nowhere Burning. I gave it 5 stars. The next one was 19 that I rolled to, and it was a genre you do not read. I did Beloved. I gave it 3 stars. I don't think I'll be continuing. I know that's a series. I'm not continuing it. Next roll I did, I got to 30, which is an audiobook, and I chose We Are Always Tender with Our Dead. I gave it 4 stars. The next one was 44, which is fantasy. I chose A Master of Jinn. I gave it 4 stars. I will be continuing that series. The next one was 48, paperback. That is the Har, H-A-A-R. I gave it 4 stars. Loved it. The next one I got was 68, which was the 5th season I picked, which is a big book. I gave it 3 stars. I will continue that series. The next one was 71, which is Nightworms. I chose The Unworthy. That was a 4 star. Then I got to 73, which was starter series. Like, I need more series. And that was The Luminaries. I gave it 4 stars. I will continue that series. And the last one was 76, which was a mystery, and that was We Live Here Now. I gave it 4 stars. So I did complete my June and July, even though I have been sick in July. So without further ado, I'm going to use my little buddy here as my little mover and get the 20-sided die. Let's start. We got a 6. 6 is buzzword. That's going to be interesting. Considering I'm not really following the buzzwords now, I'll see what I have left, because I'm not doing them in order. Another 6. Random letter title. Okay. Alright, so I do have a wheel up. And let's go ahead and spin for the title. This will be has to have at least a word with that letter. Ooh. Whoa, almost. A letter Y. Okay. That's going to be an interesting one. I don't know what I was thinking, but okay, that'll be interesting. Title, huh? Okay. 2. Wait. Book of the month, which God knows I have plenty of those. 5. Okay, let's move that over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A genre you don't read. Ugh. I don't think I'm going to do classics again. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, we got a 12 this time. Yay. Oops. My bad. 12. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Readathon. I'm not doing any readathons in I'm not doing any readathons, so that's going to be interesting. I have to look to see what they have going on. Okay, we have a 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Which is a novella. 41. Okay. 7. Another paperback. Ooh. This one's going to be a big one. Glad I'm doing 2 minutes. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Animal on the cover. That would be interesting. 56. We have a 14. 14. That's 70, which is cozy. Okay. It can be either cozy fantasy, cozy mystery. I'm not sure which I'm going to pick, but. And we have a 17, which we're pretty much done. All right. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 books. Okay. That'll be an interesting setup. I'll be back for you in a few seconds. For me, it's going to be probably a couple days. Till then, I'll see you. All right, I'm back with the books, and it'll be an interesting thing, to say the least. Okay, so my first roll was number 6, which was Buzzword. Like I said, I haven't really been doing the Buzzword like you would normally do. You know, each month you pick that book. I've got pretty much only had 3 left in the Buzzword. And for that one, I am doing March, This and That. And I'm going to pick This Story Might Save Your Life by Tiffany Crum. Bennett Abbott and Joy Moyer host one of the most beloved podcasts in the world. Each week, they delight listeners with a different, against all odds, survival story, gleefully finding the weird life affirmation, humor, and near-death experience. Since their first episode of Joy's experience with severe narcolepsy, I'm mispronouncing that, they've been best friends everyone wanted to befriend. And thanks to the meticulous management of Joy's husband, Xander, they've built a lucrative empire. Basically, it's about podcasts. And this is going to be an interesting one. I believe this is a thriller, a mystery. So that is the first book I picked. Yay me. The next book I picked, the next roll I got was a 12, and that one I had Random Letter Generator, which basically gave me the letter Y. Thank God it wasn't X. I really was scared that it was going to land on X. And I picked You Did Nothing Wrong by C.G. Drews. Single mother Ellie's life has become a fairy tale. She's met Bren, equal parts golden retriever devoted and sinfully handsome. He whisked her and her autistic son Jude away to a crumbling family house they renovated. She has a new husband, a new home, a new baby on the way. Everything is perfect. Until Jude claims that he can hear voices in the walls. He says the reservations are hurting the house. Even Elodie can't ignore it. Something strange is going on. And the question is it with the house or with her son? And what is Elodie hiding? So that is going to be that. You'll notice a lot of these are going to be my book of the month. I have plenty of these suckers, which, speaking of which, book of the month, the next roll was 14, which was a book of the month club, and I'm using Marcy's Kubrick, It's Not Her. Courtney Gray's tranquil family vacation is shattered when she hears a blood-curdling scream from the lakeside cottage next door. There she finds the lifeless body of her brother and sister-in-law. Her teenage niece Reese is nowhere to be found, while her nephew Wyatt lies asleep upstairs unharmed. As the police descended on the quiet resort town, disturbing secrets about Courtney's family starts to emerge. When she learns that the town has secrets of its own, it makes her wonder if Reese is another victim in a brutal crime or if she is the killer. Courtney begins to unravel this terrible mystery, but everyone around her has something to hide, and the closer she gets to the truth, the harder it is to see. So that is the Book of the Month Club I picked. The next one is A Genre You Don't Read, number 19, and I picked Scythe and Sparrow. I'm normally not reading romance, but I have enjoyed this series by Bren Weaver. This is the last book in the series. Yay me. So I'll be using this one. So, yeah, we have Cain and Rose. This is their story. So this should end that series, so that would be cool. Next is a readathon. Now that was interesting because I hadn't signed up for any readathons. I wasn't thinking about it. Then I started looking for August readathons, and I found this one. Keep Me in Suspense Readathons 2026. I am going to do, and I don't know if it's going to fall in case series or partners and a favorite author. I'm thinking it's going to be, series. And this one is an arc that I'm getting, and I love this author. That's the reason why I'm kind of just going, there's 9 books. I could double up. I could double up and put them for both because I really do love this author. Every time her stuff comes out, I'm like, I want to grab it. And I have been blessed that NetGalley has given me every one of her audiobooks, which is J.D. Robb's Fury of Death. It is based off Lieutenant Eve Dallas, her husband Rourke, and her mystery cases. She's a homicide detective. This is a futuristic, and so it is going to be a very interesting one. I love this series. I really do. I think I can give away this. NYSPD's homicide detective Eve Dallas never knows what to expect when she gets word of a body. It could be an elderly man who made a mistake of climbing a ladder in slippery wear, and it could be the next call of the wealthiest biotech executive beaten to death in his home office. But what was Larry's shoes mistake? The victim is so mangled and damaged it's hard to believe a lone unarmed assailant could have managed it. The killer was clearly unnaturally strong and smart enough to find a way into Chu's highly secured building. Most of all, whoever did this was very, very angry. I'm not going any further, but I love this series. I've enjoyed it. So that one I decided, yep, we're going to do that one for readathon. Thought that would be the best choice. Next, I rolled a 41, which is novella, and I am going to do the T. Kingfisher's What Stalks the Deep. And this is, let me see here, the Sworn Soldier series. I don't know if this is the last book in the series, but I have enjoyed this series. And it's short, so it's a novella kind of deal. But I enjoy the series, okay? I really do enjoy this series. The first one was based off a House of Usher. And that one was called, give me 1 second, What Moves the Dead. I have enjoyed this series so far. This is the 3rd book in the series. Like I said, I don't know if she's going to continue or if this is it, but I do enjoy that series. Next book I got was, next roll was 48, which is paperback again. And this one I'm doing Darcy Coates' Dead of Winter. When Krista joins a tour group heading deep into the Rocky Mountains. She's hopeful that this will be her chance to put her ghost of her past to rest. But when a bitterly cold snowstorm sweeps the region, the small group is forced to take shelter in the abandoned hunting cabin. Despite the uncomfortable claustrophobic quarters and rapidly dropping temperatures, Krista believes that they'll be safe as they wait out the storm. She could be more wrong. She couldn't be more wrong. So yeah, I think I've read a Darcy Coates. This will be maybe my 2nd book by her, so this will be an interesting one. Next we have Animal on the Cover, and I love Stephen Graham Jones, so I'm doing The Buffalo Hunter. This is basically a vampire. The chilling historical novel that is set in a nascent days of the state of Montana following the Blackfeet Indian named Goodstab as he is hunted the fields of Blackfeet Nation looking for justice. It begins when the diary written in 1912 by a Lutheran pastor is discovered within a wall in 2012. What is unveiled is a slow massacre and nearly forgotten chain of events that go back to 217 Blackfeet dead in the snow, told in a transcribed interviews with Goodstab, who shares the narrative of his peculiar and unnatural long life over a series of confessional visits. This is an American Indian revenge story captured in the vivid voices of the time by one of the masters of literary horror, Stephen Graham Jones. If I'm not mistaken, someone said this is vampires. So this will be interesting. I've enjoyed his work. So yeah, I can't wait. And last but not least, we got 70 Witches Cozy. And I'm going to do The Dark and Stormy Knit by Peggy Earhart. This house of with the houses of Arbel, New Jersey, decked out in festive, frightening decorations, it's easy to mistake a real dead body for a fake. But Pamela and Bethany are alert by the screams of teenage trick-or-treaters to the corpse next door. Their neighbor, Adrian's sisters, visiting from New York City, is slumped on the porch, fatally stabbed. And with countless people trampling around in costumes, and the killer might be exclusive as the apple in the bucket of water. The victim was a charismatic college professor with fierce feminism, and soon the women are infiltrating her social and academic circles to collect clues. But some of the scandalous local gossip has also suggested that Andrea, not her sister, might have been the target. Now Pamela and Bethany will need all their creative skills to solve this ghoulish crime. I got this in a book and yarn bag from Fangirl Fiber. They were doing some things, and mystery was one of them, and I ended up getting this in one of the bags. So this was kind of cool, and I thought this would be cute to read for cozy. So I have 9 books. Holy moly. It's just all these. Let's see if we can just flip these like so. I will be getting a lot of book of the month finally done. There's like 4 books of the month right there alone. What did you think of my selection? Let me know in the comments below. Oops, and that one. That one won't come out until September, but I have the ARC, so I'm going to listen to it early. It'll be the first time I'm actually early on something. So here's the books. What did you think of my selection? What are you looking forward to me reading? All that in the comments below. Like the video, and until next time, I hope everybody is having a wonderful day.